Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to the client Reno of part 14 of my Homeless Decorator Challenge. And if you're checking this out for the first time, I recommend going to check out part 14 to see me interviewing the client and see whether or not they like it. Now, you can see up on the screen that we're doing a level renovation. The client is Katarina Lynx, cat lady from Brindleton Bay, and we can see her likes that we got. Since we only had one, we pretty much got all of them. One thing I didn't realize when I was doing this from when I did it before, because this is a return client. I don't know that it was actually a returning client, but it was a returning client. I had done the kitchen, which I just took out there. She disliked red. That was the other thing. And the other thing that was new, I think, because I didn't know she liked comedy, but that doesn't have any bearing on my renovation that I do. The only thing of those hobbies that I take into account really is the media production. But one thing that is different, and one of the reasons I ended up gutting the kitchen that I had done previously, is that because she likes the French country decor, a lot of the stuff that came with cottage living fits that category, including kitchen things. So I decided to redo the kitchen. Last time it was only a kitchen renovation, and I did, before I started taking everything out, I actually took a look at the French country catalog to see what was there, and there was way more obviously now than there was the last time I did it because of the country living pack. Now this wall covering, you're going to see it all the way through when I do this renovation, except for that in between. I was fiddling with things towards the end, which I didn't record. I change it. So it's cute. And, she likes French country, and it's French country, but I don't remember why. I think just because of the color that I end up using for the counters, and I was like, oh, maybe it doesn't really go. So I just picked the one I thought went maybe a little bit better, but you'll see that really at the end, just a smidge, when I go and come in and show something else. And the color of the floor is going to become lighter, even though I do use the same wood, because that is also from country living. So this ends up being a mostly country living renovation, I have to say. So yeah, the kitchen, like I said, I completely did it over because of that. And then I have one thing she gets is a table and chairs that she didn't have before. She just had a living room area and a kitchen area. So I guess she just ate on her couch and watched the TV. Now she's going to have people over and actually, entertain a little bit. And because her favorite color is orange, I use that. And luckily, I think I must avoid red for the most part. But normally, I am trying to avoid things because I have likes and dislikes. And I didn't realize she didn't like the red. So therefore, I didn't avoid it purposely. But yeah, so that's a little bit, I have it, I keep track of it on a spreadsheet, but I had an issue with the spreadsheet, so I actually didn't get into it when I was doing this renovation, and it wasn't until after the fact. I struggled to figure out where to put that second litter box because it just doesn't fit in how I do the floor plan this time, especially with those stairs right in the middle going up the stairs. I generally prefer them to be kind of one side or another so they don't cut up the openness of it. But as you can see, I do end up opening up that whole area, which I had tried the first time to do, but they would not let me take the walls out when I came to just do the kitchen renovation. So yeah. And the bathroom, I had originally put a shower tub in there, but that cost more, and also meant, I think it cost more, but also more importantly, it meant I didn't have room for that litter box that I put in there. And the reason I put a shower in down there is because from a gameplay perspective, not that I'm playing with her, I actually find it convenient to have, especially if you're in a 2-story house, to have a shower on the main floor, because even more so right now is really glitchy Sims going up and down the stairs. But even without that, I find they are slow going up and down the stairs. So if I want them to eat their breakfast and get a shower and leave quickly, it's just more convenient to have it at hand. So that's why I did that. That's more like a game thing. In real life, I don't think you'd need a shower on the main floor, but you just probably shower when you wake up. But if you're rushing and stuff. So I don't know if this is when I was thinking about putting a bar here because she actually is in she's a chef or whatever. She's in the food career. And so one of the things that's useful for that is to have a bar, but I couldn't really get it to fit. Obviously, if you use Move Objects, you could fit stuff better, but I didn't, and I don't tend to use it at the best of times, but I definitely don't like to use it with doing these because it's not very easy to play test it when you are, just there renovating and you're not actually, building like you would normally build. So I had taken like all of her stuff away, but I had made a note that she had some cat decorations and she is a cat lady. So I made sure that she had some cats given back to her and I made them orange. And of course that cute little bunny. I really like some of the clutter that comes with the country living. I like a lot of this stuff. And here I was trying to figure out a shelf to use so I could put some of the clutter not all on the counter because how the kitchen is right now, there is actually less counters than there was when I had done it before. So I was kind of like, well, I don't want to put too much stuff on it. But here I do a lot of moving this stuff to try and figure out if I could put some counters there so that we could, get them a coffee maker, a tea maker, a microwave, because if I put it over on the other counters, there'd be like very little space for her to work. So this kitchen ends up being really open and into the area because it ends up encroaching in the area. But you can see that on this side, I use the cupboards from Dream Home Decorator because they let you put stuff on it. And I wanted to be able to put the clutter that I had wanted to put on the counter up on there. I think it works because it's like the wall that you see really when you come in versus the other ones that are across. And the brown kind of matches the color of the countertop. So anyways, and then I spent a lot of time trying to put clutter and whatnot there. And I think at one point I give her a really expensive microwave and I completely blow. Here it is. Not yet. I'm about to do it. I completely blow the budget. Like it's negative, and then I'm like, oh, I can't do that. At some point, I realize I've gone over budget, and I sell it and give her a cheaper microwave. Which I think if I gave her a microwave in the other one and it was here, it was because she probably already had a microwave. So, because I generally don't actually use microwaves in the game very much. I find the food quality comes out of them not very good. And you can actually put stuff on that end cover there that comes with Country Living. I was like, oh, that's fun. So put some, but I couldn't put anything on I tried putting one on that corner and I couldn't put anything there. But I thought it was nice that on the, that side, at least you could put it. And then I was putting like a carpet at the entranceway. And then, like I said, there is some parts where I was fiddling with stuff that I don't actually show on the camera, like the fact of the second litter box. I put it outside, but with seasons, it's not really ideal for it to be stuck out there. So I end up bringing it back in, but because I didn't want it like right in that kitchen area, I end up putting a little half wall, which you're gonna maybe see. Not me building it, but it might be in the screenshots that you see at the end. But yeah, so I played around, and I think at one point later I maybe show it where I went out there. I got rid of that rock and replaced it with the same rock, but the rocks used to be more expensive and the new rocks that are the same are cheaper. So it gave me some money to be able to do a little bit more with what I wanted. I don't know if I've already done that over there at this point, but I think when I come back, you'll see like the wall coverings are changed and then the wall is there, but you can't see it. So you can see the wall is different. And I changed the floor covering to be lighter and that carpet sort of to go. And I think I even changed the table in the end result. So here are the before and after, and this is actually what you would have seen. You can see the table became plain, whereas it had matched the previous wall cover. And actually the flowers on it stand out better with it being plain. So yeah, so we're just, of course, when I did the pictures, I came in and I took the main area pictures and I took like the bathroom pictures at the end. So the game seems to like to put it sort of similar order, because I think I tried to one time change it up, but it still put it in the order kind of how it was and not how I had asked. Might have been a glitch that one time. So when we end, we're going to end with, of course, I didn't get a picture of that because this was there. You can see the wall the little half wall because the litter box is stuck in behind it. You can see it there because I didn't like it being like right in the kitchen. So that's why I thought the little wall at least puts it on the other side. And though I think I didn't change the color of the wall there when I changed the wall covering, so it's a bit darker than what's there. So we're going to end it with a couple pictures of the bathroom, which you don't really see because it's so small. But that is going to be it for this part. Leave a like if you like the video. It really helps with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!